Same ways and Grandad.
Hi there everybody and welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, I've been holding out on buying this one. It's in early access. I was going to wait until the free roam dropped, but it was on sale, so I thought why not, I'll just bite the bullet. So we went out and bought it. So there's some good and some bad with this one. Obviously it's early access, so it's restricted content. This is not a true reflection of what the game's going to be. But yeah, I'm not quite sold yet. I think I jumped in a bit too early, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's take a look at what's actually good in the game so far. So, cars. Being early access, I only expected it to be 3 or 4 cars, but as you can see, we've got quite a few different cars in the game already, which is a pleasant surprise. Quite a bit of variation. We've got some Formula 1, some GT cars, some road cars, a bit of everything. So yeah, I was quite pleasantly surprised by that. I didn't expect so many cars. And then also in the cars, if you jump in, you've got different variants of the cars, different setups, I think. Or it might just be different skins, I'm not sure. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments for that one. Let's have ourselves a Porsche. Okay, so as far as the cars go, that's not too bad. Quite impressed with the amount of cars I've added so far. So let's jump in, take a look what tracks we've got. So we're in single player. Let's swap off the abreath, if I can. Yep, got all vehicles. What should we have? Let's go for the M4 GT. Looking nice. Right then, so let's see what tracks we've got available. Got it all. Okay, we've got Brands Hatch, Kota, Spa, Donington, Monza, Laguna, Imola, Fuji, Mount Panama, Nürburgring as we expected, Alton Park, Red Bull, Suzuka and Atlanta. So that's not too bad with tracks either. Like I say, it is early access, so that is a pleasant surprise. We'll go for Laguna Sec. Now hopefully this follows the same road as the original Assetto Corsa and they make it highly moddable. The Assetto Corsa 1 was a decent game, but the mods took it to another level. So hopefully they allow the modding community to set loose on this game, and that'll make it something special, I think. But what we got? Track and weather. Yep, that's all standard stuff. Assists. Yeah, they're all standard there. Okay then, so we're in a quick race mode. We've got 3 laps. Yep. We're all looking good. Number of opponents. We'll leave the skill at where it is. Okay, so decent amount of cars, decent amount of tracks for an early access game. Like I say, this could all change, but so far looking good. But now we'll jump onto the bad. Anyone that follows my channel will know I do all my racing in VR, and this is where it spoils the game. It's loading and you can see for yourself. Now apparently before the last update VR was working fine. But no, it's terrible. I've tried lots of different graphics settings, and I've now got it on the lowest settings possible. Bearing in mind I run an i9 900K that's overclocked, and I've got a RTX 3070. So I have no problems running any other racing games on high to max settings, but we've dropped this all the way down to the lowest settings possible, because you'll see why. So let's drive. Obviously it doesn't look great because it's on the lowest settings. And as you can see, we're stuttering, we've got screen tear. It's not a good experience in VR at all. It's actually making me start to feel sick already. So we've got decent content, we've got decent tracks, but unfortunately it's not very well optimised for VR at the moment. Obviously this will all change as the game progresses, and hopefully they'll fix it in the last update, in the next update, because as I informed you earlier, the previous update apparently VR worked perfect. But just in case, let's jump back to the main menu and we'll just try dropping the amount of cars down, see if that makes any difference. So we're going to reduce the grid. And we'll bring it right down. Let's give us just 3 cars. And let's see if that makes any difference at all. Let's try again. Now we've only got 3 cars. It hasn't got as much to process. Let's see if we're any better. Seems like there's still a bit of delay on the steering wheel. And now, as you can see, it's still the same. It's very glitchy, jumpy, stuttering, got screen tear. It's an awful VR experience. Let's come out of that before it makes me throw up. So, Assetto Corsa Evo. Content so far, it's not too bad for early access, and it's quite early in the early access, so I was quite impressed by the content. Hopefully they follow up with what they did with the normal Assetto Corsa and make this one highly moddable. And I really hope they don't follow the car physics of Assetto Corsa Competizion, because I felt that was quite detached when driving, felt a bit floaty. You didn't feel connected with the car. So we've got potential to be something good here, but unfortunately until they fix VR it's unplayable for me. Any of you guys out there on flat screen, you're probably getting a totally different experience and it might be really enjoyable, but unless you're planning on making yourself throw up, I don't suggest playing it in VR. So I think we'll shelve this one and we'll wait a few months and see what happens. Whereas it stands at the moment, I don't recommend it for any VR players. So we'll jump out of this, we'll go back to some normal racing, back to some Assetto Corsa I think, before I end up throwing up. Thanks for joining me. Any VR players out there, I hope it gets sorted for you soon. Flat screens, I'm pretty sure you're enjoying it pretty much already. I'll catch you next time.
Same way as Grandad.